well, I started recording.
Hello, Craz here.
Nick,
sorry,
Nick here.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Korlin.
There he is.
Taking a test.
Oh, hey.
Okay. Literally, as soon as we were going to start without you, you joined. That is so funny.
Hey, bud.
You know what, Korlin? As punishment, you do the recap.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Okay. All right.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Danganronpa, Another Despair Academy, also known as DRA1. Last time, we finally got through the rest of Chapter 5, Daily Life, calm before the storm, as it were. We got through the rest. I think we'd already gotten through all of Yamato's free time events. He was starting to come across a little more lucid, I guess. And at the same time, we found that Tsurugi had basically was no closer to coming back from the deep end than before. He
actually got further down.
He gave a long monologue and then just decided to shoot himself.
Decided to do brain blast.
And then somehow he lived. I guess Yuki's vehement claims that he wasn't actually dead did something to work. However, it doesn't seem. However, according to Monokuma, he's probably not going to be waking up anytime soon, and if he does, he's probably not going to be all that functional. But we have bigger problems, as the very next day, Yuki ended up accosting Mikako for being so secretive as she was heading up to the 5th floor to investigate. And as everyone else who was still awake began thinking about talking to Yamato to get information out of him, he was tipped off towards Mikako going off to investigate on her own. He suddenly got some kind of premonition and raced upstairs. And after a bit of a wild goose chase, we came across a blood-spattered Mikako standing over Yamato's corpse. And so down more people than usual, considering Tsurugi's condition. We are going to be starting the 5th investigation and soon the 5th class trial.
Yeah.
And considering what happens in those, and considering what tends to happen in 5th class trials, well, got a feeling that this is going to be a good one.
Yeah. Yep. And also, and Craz
I had one correction for that recap, and that the title's abbreviation is actually DRABAA.
Alright, anyway. Me and Craz also, we feel like we've already kind of deduced what happened. If you remember that, all from the single CG that we saw. If you want to go ahead and recap that.
Slightly different. So you had a slightly different.
The thought is that Yamato had a bomb or a grenade planted on him. Monokuma detonated it to kill him, and then somehow positioned Mikako so that the blood would splatter onto her, and then gave her a knife to stand over Yamato's corpse with at the moment that everyone came inside.
We've got a slightly different way.
Yeah, to put it differently, I summarized it in 3 sentences actually, my bad. And basically, Yamato went to Mikako on the 5th floor. Monokuma comes in after Mikako faints and explodes him or outright kills him. Places blade in hand, then Yuki calls for him because of the locked door. And then I'm pretty sure there's something slightly different that Noah said, which was weird.
What did I say?
You thought he just killed himself for some reason?
Okay, well, I don't think that anymore, but in that CG, he has a smirk on his face, which is odd. Like, he kind of expected this to happen, is what I'm thinking. But anyway.
Anyways, can we go check on the most traumatized girl in the room, please?
If you're right, Noah, that would not be the first time I've seen like a victim's facial expression have some importance to the case in a fangan.
No, what does that mean? Yes, hi, Mikako.
What do you want it to mean?
What are you trying to say, eh?
Mikako.
What are you, Canadian? Stereotypically Canadian?
What do you want it to mean, eh?
What do you want it to mean, eh?
When me and Rei found the body... When Rei and I found the body, Mikako was standing in front of Yamato holding a kitchen knife with her whole body covered in blood, as if the murder scene had just been discovered. Since Mikako hasn't said a word, what in the world happened? What is the truth? Did Mikako commit this murder?
What is love? Yuki.
Baby, don't hurt me? Huh? What is it?
What? What? What did you say?
Huh?
The things you want to say. I know it.
What?
Don't hurt me no more. Because I know. Don't ask me anything now.
As she said that, Mikako handed me a small notebook. What is this?
The notebook is Yamato? Yamato. Kisaragi had a notebook.
Eh?
Oh.
0430.
Wait, is that... I'm gonna guess that's a 4 and not a 9.
It could be a 9. Looking through the notebook Mikako handed over, I found a page with a number written on it among countless of blank pages. It is a 4.
Okay, 4.
0430. Mikako, this is...
Don't ask me anything.
But Mikako, even when we found the body earlier...
Please. Not now. Don't ask me. I know nothing.
She's about to face a life-threatening class trial, and she was probably at the center of this case, and yet she's trying to push it back somehow. I couldn't take my heart away from Mikako's expression like that. Still, this number that Mikako gave me, no matter how much I think about it, if it's somehow related to this incident, then this is the password to the records? Mikako seems to have left a great clue. Okay. I'll check this password a little bit later. For now, let's continue the investigation.
Kisaragi's notebook has been added to the court record. It's actually the truth bullets. What the fuck is a court record?
Yamato's dead body. Yamato's eyes were open and empty. He looked like a high school student, no different than us. The handsome face with distinct features was so straight that my brain didn't think it was strange. Well, I can't figure it out just by using the Monokuma file. I'll have to check it out.
Ugh, what are you touching?
Kisaragi's body was more severely damaged than the death of my friends I've ever seen. It was so cruel that I got goosebumps just looking at it, like a brutal splatter movie scene. But I can't turn my eyes away. I have to make up my mind and investigate anything we can look at. As written in the Monokuma file, the flesh on his chest is completely torn apart. It's so terrifying that I don't know how to describe it. Is that it feels like it was exposed to dynamite or a grenade at a very close range. Of course, if that happens, not only the chest, but the whole body would fly away. In the case of Kisaragi, the degree of wound on his chest was too large, but the rest of his body was fine. The Monokuma file also said that there was no trauma other than the chest. The problem is, I can't even imagine what method to use in order to create a wound like this. For now, since the ballroom is still open, I can think of one of the many weapons in the arsenal that could have been used. Wouldn't it be impossible to detonate only the chest with such precision with just a bomb, though? Not to mention the time for the crime is way too short for such meticulous work. Anyway, what is certain is that Kisaragi died from this wound, and no more wounds were found. Let's talk with everyone at the class trial about it, As of now, there seems to be no way to speculate on this abnormality. Like, this kitchen knife is clean.
Not to be confused with a complex knife.
This is the knife Mikako was holding when the body was found. Did Mikako really... with this knife to Kisaragi?
Hell no!
Why Mikako? For that question, I first felt something odd with his knife. The Monokuma file I read a while ago. Clearly it said there was no other trauma than the chest hole, right? It was clearly written that way. Besides, just looking at Kisaragi's corpse right in front of me, there were no traces of the use of a knife. And not just the corpse. When I looked again, the knife itself was clean without a drop of blood on it. Then is this it? This knife is simply for a distraction? No, but then why was Mikako holding the kitchen knife in the first place? I shouldn't do this. When I start to think like this, I continue to doubt only Mikako. Let's not get caught in our prejudices until we go into the trial. Didn't we already experience this 4 times before in the previous trials? Mikako wouldn't have been holding this knife for no reason. Let's make a note of it. I didn't mean to leave.
Yeah. Teruya jump scare. Jump scare.
Jump scare! Bloody cart left in the corner. This cart. Isn't it something from the lab? It certainly was something we saw in the lab. The fact that this cart is so bloody. Was it used to carry a dead body? That's... huh. That is, that's confusing. A little bit.
Wait,
It is large enough to
what?
carry one person, and although it is a bit difficult, it seems that you can climb places such as stairs by lifting the handle. Actually, I was concerned about it a while ago, but there was blood in the hallway of the 5th floor. We found that if they'd entered the record room through the ballroom, could they have not dropped a shed of blood while carrying the body there? I always thought it was weird, but it's not impossible if you use this cart. No, I don't know exactly where Kisaragi died yet. If it was hidden after entering the records, then blood might not matter at all. If we look at it this way, the fact that this cart is in the record room itself means that it climbed the railing of the ballroom? Does that make sense?
No!
More and more confusion grew in my mind. Either way, the presence of a cart and blood on it means that it was involved in the case in some way. Let's keep it noted.
Hi, gamer. Oh, bye, gamer. Hi, game. Oh.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Are you
look
trying
at
to
this
switch that
blood
blood stain above me?
Yeah, it's not working. Hey,
Hey, Yuki. I have something to tell you.
huh? Akane, did you find something out?
No, rather than finding. I'll tell Rei about it later. You remember? When Rei asked me to go check out the lab? There were... What were... What?
Oh,
What?
what?
Pieces
Excuse me?
of flesh.
Pieces of flesh? What are you talking about?
I don't know. There was a few were the size of a massive flesh. They were formed in a huge clump. They're so grotesque and bizarre that I almost fainted on the spot. I was trembling and tried to calm down to let you all know, but you two were already gone.
Wait a moment. Bloody flesh. Couldn't this be related to Kisaragi's death?
I noticed that too. The only wounded among us is Yamato, who died. This is Yuki. I think.
Eh?
I'm confused. Is it?
Eh?
I'm
But
gonna
doesn't
say-
that mean Kisaragi died in the lab? No, that was
Okay, that was.
Akane.
This is so confusing. Was the other one Yuki?
I don't know for certain to this point. Yeah, I just read your mind and spoke your words for you, Akane. I don't know for certain to this point, but at least I'm pretty sure the culprit did something to them in the lab. Akane, thank you. Thanks to you, I have an important clue now.
Blues clues. It's okay. After all, it's thanks to Rei that told me to go to the lab. Well, okay. Who is saying this?
Well then, I'll tell the other guys about it too. Still, there were many restrictions of the records, so I was just wondering about the place Kisaragi died. Kasarigi? If Akane's words are
Kasarigi.
true, there's a possibility that Kasarigi was also... Sorry. Kisaragi was also murdered elsewhere and brought to the records room. Since Akane informed me, I'll go check the laboratory directly a little bit later. And also, Akane, Blue's Clues, isn't it more like Pink Clues?
Shut the hell up.
Okay.
Also, I'm just
sorry.
Also, I have a thought. Since it was found in the lab, do you think that Doofenshmirtz made to explode the Flushinator?
The soy assassinator?
Maeda, is it fine for a minute? No, even if it's not okay, listen up.
Yes, ma'am. Huh? Well, it's fine, but why?
Pink Clues is not real, it's Blue's Clues.
Have you tried talking with Mikako Kurokawa?
Yeah, but she says to not ask her anything.
I'll be completely honest, I can't think of anyone other than Kurokawa as the culprit. In this case, if we consider from the perspective of the elimination method.
What? Wait a minute. Weren't you the one who said to investigate since we don't know this yet?
As I said, this is only the elimination method. Of course we have to investigate.
Like, what?
But look at this. The victim, Yamato Kisaragi, ran out to find Mikako Kurokawa while we were all together. And after that, we were together until that guy was found dead. It wasn't like this until we arrived at the 5th floor hallway that something had already happened.
Until it happened.
Teruya went to see Kinjo, and Taira went to check on the laboratory, right? I asked them, so it would be impossible to break up with us and then commit murder. And even before I asked them, the hallway on the 5th floor was already covered in blood.
Tsurugi. Yuki Maeda! Teruya said that he was safe. It's more like he's been fighting on his own mind than being safe. But I can't see him being involved in this crime.
Yuki Maeda!
You're right. After all, what Teruya said a while ago is wrong, but nothing is amiss. The only one capable to commit this is Mikako Kurokawa. If you think this far, there are two possibilities. One is that the real culprit is Mikako Kurokawa. The second one, other than Mikako Kurokawa overturned all her doubts towards her, and they are laughing behind the whole scheme.
Then all of this was planned?
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, everything seems a little vague. Neither of these have definite conclusions. The incident itself it's very unusual and abnormal. We still need to do more investigation.
For real.
However, there's one thing with certainty. Mikako Kurokawa is the only one who doesn't have an alibi.
She just needs her guide.
She doesn't have an... She doesn't have an alibi. Then does this mean that it's... Then does this mean it's meaningless to consider this case based on just alibis? If anyone other than Mikako is the culprit, that means they've been walking alongside us all along and committed the murder. Anyway, let's investigate further. Rei, thank you for the information.
I didn't really tell you anything worth deserving your thanks, did I? Now the real problem is bigger than you can imagine. Hold your mind steady and investigate.
Bro, she's such a tsundere. Tsundere, ha. She's such a tsundere.
Shut up.
Sorry,
Everyone's
Rei.
I'll be your guide.
Shut up.
Yes, Craz, we heard you the first time.
You get it? Alibi? I'll be your guide?
Yes, Craz.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm angry.
Yuki's fighting to take a deuce.
Okay.
I'll be your guide! Ugh.
Alright, so how many we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 clues. 6 clues left. So we're just under halfway.
Let's split up and get some loot. You were already over here, Sherlock.
I know. I want to look at the computer.
Whoa!
I can't.
The interweb!
And did we check Kisaragi's body?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
It is an unknown instrument panel. I think
What
it would
about
be
the
better
knife?
to not touch it. Yes, we also looked at the knife.
Did you look at the fingerprint under the... I was kidding.
What happens if we try the going south?
What do you mean going south?
Like,
I mean, no,
here.
no, go back into the lab.
I don't think we're gonna learn anything, but okay.
You'll see what I mean. Try to go down.
The entrance to the records. Without entering the ballroom, if you enter normally, this would be a normal passage leading to the 5th floor hallway. Also, it doesn't even open from the inside. The door to the records is locked with a password, so it seems impossible to open it from the inside or outside if you don't know the password to it. Moreover, Monokuma said that if there's someone in here, the records room won't open. In other words, as long as we're in here, even if we enter the password, it won't open. Or, no, Rei said that.
It won't open.
Rei.
I don't know about the others, but you and I know, right?
Do they know, chat?
Only one can enter, and if two or more try to enter at the same time, the bulkhead will come down to block this.
That's right, yeah. I didn't even tell them that when we reported on the investigation. I think I might have just forgotten.
Bro. You know what, Yuki? Quit taking Benetrals.
I'll try.
By the way, the only reason I knew to try going this way was thanks to the video guide I'm watching. Would you have known to do this?
Probably not. I mean, I
Me
would have
neither.
considered doing it, but I didn't know where the actual door was. I didn't know where the entrance was, so I didn't really know where to look.
Alright. Perhaps the place we're standing right now is where the bulkhead is lowered.
What? Then we should get out of here. What if the wall suddenly comes down and we get hurt?
Don't make a fuss over it. Monokuma did the same, right? After all, the second bulkhead will be lowered after entering the password. It's safe now. What's more important now is the structure of this record room. Only you can enter alone. Because this fact itself can have a profound effect on the case.
Is that so? Should we care much about the door to the entrance of this room? I mean, if we all don't know the password, and we can only access it through the ballroom.
If it wasn't for the most likely suspect and victim, I wouldn't care.
What?
No big deal. Anyway, it's good to remember the rules of entering the records. 1. Only one person can enter the records. 2. It won't open if someone is already inside. 3. If 2 or more enter at the same time, the bulkhead comes down. Remember this. You'll have to explain it to the others too. I am not bothering with that busy work.
That means you're asking me to explain it. You're telling them. Tell them, Maeda. Rei, can't you do it?
Tell them, Yuki! Remember!
Remember who you are, my son.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry!
What? It's just Mufasa.
Oh.
We have access to the ballroom, so I thought the records was good with just that. If we listen to Rei, it seems the records will be a more important place than we thought. Let's keep the memory.
Yeah,
Second floor of the ballroom was connected to the record room. As for the cloth outside, how'd the culprit know about this?
Well, Rei noticed it right away, so it might not be so strange.
That may because Ray's the killer.
Motherfucker, what?
Bro,
Actually,
I'm joking. I'm a grown-up now. I won't do anything rash. 'Tis true.
okay, man. The cloth was attached to the railing so that we could go upstairs. With this cloth, we were able to enter the archives. This cloth had been set up already when Rei and I, who first checked the records, entered through the ballroom. Then, as expected, the culprit must have installed it.
Boink! 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 Boink!
I felt it when I first climbed it, but it was tied really well. Not only that, but the texture of this cloth, I think I've touched it a lot somewhere.
What?
Anyway, without this cloth, you can't go in or out of the record, so let's be careful not to break it.
My guy, when did you touch any cloth?
Every day.
The person who installed this cloth is most likely the culprit. Could it be like a cloth from the dining room or something? With this alone, this cloth itself could be the proof.
Wait.
Let's keep it noted.
Check the dining room of the ballroom.
I think I've examined everything in regards to the record room. I searched as much as I could, but I found very little. Damn it. To begin with, the case itself is somewhat strange. I feel a sense of contradiction within itself. I didn't feel the previous 4 cases to be normal, but I felt something foreign compared to the previous ones. I can't help but to complain. Since Monokuma hasn't made his broadcast yet, there's still some time remaining. There was also something I heard from Akane. There were some flesh pieces in the lab. Let's check that with our own eyes. No, I wanted to check the ballroom.
Oh, God.
It's really like Akane said. Bloodiness. It feels wrong. This is the flesh Akane mentioned? As Akane mentioned, a chunk of flesh the size of 2 human fists was rolling around in blood. It was so messed up that I couldn't even tell which part it was, but it looked like a piece of meat before being trimmed at a butcher's shop.
How do you even know what that looks like?
It's terrible. I stopped thinking for a second and just wanted to get out of here, but this chunk of flesh has something to do with it too. I have to investigate as much as I can. The flesh was crushed everywhere, and it was shaken violently as if it had been squeezed with force. There's something like dust on it, and I was wondering what purpose it was for. Come to think of it, bloodstains in the hallway on the 5th floor were seen from the laboratory to the records. Even this chunk of flesh now has bloodstains on the outside of the laboratory. Then the bloodstains in the hallway might not have flowed from the corpse itself, but from this piece of flesh that had fallen off. Why did the culprit do such a terrible thing? To disguise as if a corpse was moved? But it's too sloppy to do that. In the beginning, the archive where the body was found was too clean for the murder to take place there. As I guessed while talking with Akane, Kisaragi may actually have been killed in this laboratory. That thought only grew more and more. There's something near the mass of flesh.
A huge USB stick.
Grenade.
Oh, a grenade.
This is what? It looks similar to the smoke grenade used in Haru's incident. A bomb? It can't be. The thing that killed Kisaragi was this?
Bombs?
Sorry, but that's not it.
Oh, hey. Rei, you were in the lab too?
What?
And
When
what
did you
time?
get here?
Hey, I just came and got a report from Taira
When
about
did
the
you
lab.
get here?
Isn't that why you're here too?
That's true. But what's not it? Rei, do you know what this bomb is?
Bomb, or rather gas bomb, that's it.
Gas?
Actually, I should say it's an anesthetic gas.
Motherfucker!
Anesthetic gas to knock Mikako out.
That temporarily causes paralysis.
Or to paralyze her.
Paralysis, you say?
Anesthetic gas?
Hey, Noah, I have a sneaking suspicion that I was right.
A kind of nerve gas. It's not harmful to the body. It's a bomb in the form of a gas grenade.
Grenade!
Here comes another one.
Ah!
Here comes another one.
Ah!
Here comes another one.
Ah!
Hey boy, I got 3 grenades with your names on it.
No, I read my line.
He's waiting for us to be done.
Oh, okay.
Is there another one, Korlin? Noah? Hello?
I think we lost him.
Sorry,
I think
everything
he
you were
got
saying. Sorry, everything you were saying. I just completely lost it because my dad called me. What were you saying?
Oh, okay. So, did you hear me read my lines?
No, I did not. The last thing I heard was Craz saying, "I have a sneaking suspicion that," and then my dad called me.
That I was right.
Okay.
That I
say you're
am right,
again.
actually.
Alright. A kind of nerve gas. It's not harmful to the body. It's a bomb in the form of a gas grenade.
Grenade!
So it looks like it was made for military purposes, but the gas itself is also used for medical purpose.
Sis.
Yeah.
I see. How did you know this?
I'm not stupid. It's all written there, isn't it?
Even if it's written, it's all in English.
Bitch, you're
Well,
speaking English.
I think I'll only get more insults if I say any more than this. Anyway, this anesthetic gas. It was used by the culprit, right?
That's right. There are plenty of grenades like this in our arsenal.
After disabling Kisaragi with this, did they manipulate the case to fit the trick? But I still can't figure it out.
Well, that aside, it's time to go to the trial. Did you find out anything?
What it is?
Well, vaguely. Looking at the state of the flesh, I guessed that the bloodstains in the hallway did not spread from the corpse itself, but from this piece of flesh.
And you don't know why they made such a hassle, don't you?
Right, something is seriously wrong here.
It's not a surprise, because I'm the same.
Rei, what were you looking at inside?
I'm just checking to see if there's something. Something that belongs to Yamato Kisaragi.
Checking why?
Think about it. The bodies of those who have died so far are kept in the laboratory, right?
Right.
Isn't there a possibility that it's a piece of flesh cut out from there?
Ew.
Wait, Rei, did you check the corpses one by one?
Fortunately, there was no traces of anyone touching it. So it's likely that piece of flesh belonged to Yamato Kisaragi.
Not that. What about our dead friends?
Friends, you're funny.
What? Do you want to sue me for checking a corpse? If we don't find out more about the truth, we ourselves will turn into corpses, won't we?
That's...
Save it. I don't have the luxury of talking to you, because we're arguing for nothing. I'm not in the mood to get angry.
Look what you've done, Noah.
Rei's condition from Yuki, Maeda. Mekaru's condition from a while ago. As of now, you don't know either, right, Rei?
Why are you doing this, man?
About this case.
Yuki Maeda.
No, I think I've got a decisive factor.
Seriously? Do you know who the
What?
killer is?
What I should say is, I don't understand. I feel like I just found the answer without knowing the solution.
What are you talking about?
Look closely at the next of the flesh there. Some letters are displayed there.
Look closely next to the flesh there.
Okay.
Letters?
You just got a letter.
What is this?
Yeah,
Blood writing. A
It
dying
says
message.
what?
Besides, this says Mikako? Mikako.
Well, damn.
Mikako Kurokawa? Maybe, isn't this it?
Do you know any other Mikakos, Yuki? I'm
This
gonna guess
feels
it's
like a-
Rei.
I
This
think
is definitely Rei.
I think Rei's saying that.
Isn't it possible? Anyone who sees it is pointing at that woman.
Such a decisive clue. Then the culprit is Mikako?
Bullshit.
Well, if you think about it normally, that's it. However, something is wrong. All the clues say that Mikako Kurokawa is the culprit. It fits perfectly. There's an unresolved problem to say that that woman is the culprit. Now even this dying message points to a name that is neither a password nor a hint. You don't even need to process it. Common sense dictates if you're the culprit, there's Yuki Maeda written on the scene.
Whoa, hey! I didn't do it! I swear!
Would you leave it alone?
Noah, explain yourself.
I would obviously erase it.
It's weird. It's so weird. Even if this is the correct answer, there's not one or two oddities. Damn it! A woman like me to fall for this!
I think we're done.
Alright, I think the investigation will be over soon, so let's get this started, shall we?
I swear
The
we didn't
fifth
get
one.
everything. What?
Let's start the 5th class trial! All gather at the courtroom on the 1st floor.
I swear we didn't get everything. What?
I think what it might be is like during the second class investigation. During the second chapter investigation, Mikako gave us the final clue while we were in the elevator, so it might be something like that.
It's
finally
starting.
Let's go. The trial will be conducted and a decision will be made. There's no choice. I'll do my utmost effort to help out as long as I cooperate with you guys.
That will be reassuring enough, right?
Shut up.
Yeah, so far I've passed the class trial 4 times. Let's
You
trust
crossed
everyone.
the past trial, guys.
It will definitely work out somehow to find the culprit.
Oh, hi, Teruya. What?
You're here.
What do you want?
Teruya, what's wrong?
Wait a minute. I got something to show you.
What do you mean? We have to go to the courtroom.
It's only just a minute. You have to go down to the 1st floor anyway. Just go to the dormitory for a moment.
The dorms?
The dormitory, what's going on there?
Go Power Rangers!
I decided to go down to the dormitory following Teruya, who
Wait
looked
a minute. Wait,
more
hold
desperate
on.
than usual. What?
Hold on. So... never mind.
Where Teruya took
Alright.
us was... What the fuck?
Wow, that is...
Hey, this is Mikako's private room, isn't it? Teruya, why in the world are you...
Hameno.
Before the why, how comes first? You can't enter someone else's private room without a key. How did you get into Mikako Kurokawa's private room?
No, I was trying to stop by my room for the last time because I was afraid that might go to trial in advance. That's when I saw Mikako's private room was wide open.
The door was open?
Huh.
I excused myself into Mikako's room. I came in for a while to find out what was going on there. Then I found something surprising. Come this way.
Is it like the 4 dead bodies in this room?
This bed.
That's a bed?
The sheet's missing.
I see.
Motherfucker.
I see. Okay.
I did not know that was a bed.
No bed sheet. Only hers. And why only Mikako's room?
The cloth hanging from the railing of the ballroom. So that was it. It was this bed sheet?
What?
No wonder why it felt familiar.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Mikako's bed sheet was torn up and tied together.
Wait, but then why was Mikako's sheet used?
What else could it be? It's not because she's the culprit. This isn't far-fetched, as it has been before. If this isn't solid evidence, then what the heck is it?
Evidence to be so openly like this. This is no longer reasoning or being ignorant. This is really...
Rei?
Hey! What are you guys doing? Didn't the announcement tell you to gather at the courtroom? Miss Taira and Miss Kurokawa are waiting for you!
We've been away for too long.
Seriously! I've seen you do this once or twice before, so you think you can be late now?
When did
Originally,
we
it's
do
just a
this?
calling for a quick execution!
Maeda, Teruya, let's go to the courtroom.
Yo, wait, guys!
We can't avoid a class trial.
Okay.
But I wasn't finished speaking yet!
You just interrupted me, Miss Mekaru.
I don't give a rat's ass.
Well, this room looks empty.
Don't remind me.
Now we finally got everyone together. A little late, but let's get started right away. As always, please take the elevator down. Ah, and for reference, Tsurugi's alive, but he's unconscious, so I gave him a special break for this trial. The number of people will be small, but let's work hard!
Only 5 present for a 5th class trial.
5 people, including me. It's necessary to uncover the truth of this case with such a small number of people.
Yuki, what in the world were you doing to be so late? You, Teruya and Rei too. We uncovered some sus evidence.
Sorry, I was taking them somewhere.
Really, I was so worried. I thought something happened because Mikako didn't say anything.
Well, we're not dead anyway, right? Let's go down. Everyone is ready, right?
Yeah.
Ahead of the outcome, this might be the last class trial.
Why the last one?
Why? Because common sense, there's already 5.
6.
Except for Kinjo, I can't see any hopeless people. When this class trial is over, there will be only 4 people left. If the number of people is reduced up to that point, there will be no murders or trials. The fewer the people, the more difficult it is to act.
Does make sense, but that goes for when we pass this trial safely, right?
Yes, of the 5 of us here, there's a culprit. Even for the others who have died so far, it can't end here.
That's all we need to know. Let's begin then, the final climax event.
It may be the last class trial. Rei's last comment, who wasn't sure if it was filled with certainty, overlapped with the number of remaining survivors. It dug deeper into my chest. I also have to make up my own mind. Overcoming a life-threatening class trial. This school. No, to escape this building. To survive safely and to see my family again. To find out the truth.
Ew. Oh. Well, there's all of them.
Alright,
Yeah, just took them a second.
Just a little late.
maybe not the last class trial, but hopefully the last murder case.
Yeah.
This case, I don't like it.
I know no likey.
Whether it's a trick, no evidence, or a culprit,
I want to be a cowboy, baby. I won't be scared or withdrawn anymore, because we can't end here without knowing anything. The culprit who killed Yamato must be identified.
Culprit. It's already out there. It'll be okay. We won't die here.
For the okay, so I know that we're about to head to the class trial, but for the last time, I must do this.
yep, because it seems like this will be the last chance you'll get.
Yeah, probably.
Oh no, I could definitely do it at the end of the trial, but I feel like it would be too late and probably bad timing.
Everyone,
Probably.
are you ready? Let's go.
We haven't heard that in a while.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, let me give you something to compensate.
A silence so heavy that I heard crickets. I mean, a silence so heavy that crushes us lingers in the elevator. Not only was it the tension that the class trial was about to begin, but it was also due to the insufficient number of people. Tsurugi's still alive, but frankly, there's not much hope.
Craz,
No, just-
stop it, please.
He's referencing that time where he kept saying Yuki in Mikako's voice. No, just being alive is still... No, just being alive is still hopeful thinking. Rei said that it is highly likely that this will be the last class trial. I really wish it was, but due to the nature of the class trials, 1 out of 5 people will never be able to go back up this elevator again.
Or 4 out of 5, who knows?
Still, we have no other choice but to do it.
Yuki, it was actually me who was saying your name. Did you say something?
No, nothing. Just talking to myself. Yeah, we have to do it. Since the very first time Kyoko was murdered, this has been repeated over and over again. We have no choice. There's none.
Earthquake.
That's great. It starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes, and airplane.
The elevator stopped with a heavy sound, and we stepped into the class trial for a 5th time.
Alright, I'm
Craving
gonna
for
call it.
hope
It's gonna
to
be fucking.
survive.
This is gonna be the ugliest one by far because it's not gonna be right.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, hold on.
the pink is kind of burning my eyes, but...
Hey, you're finally here! I thought I was going to die from the exhaustion of waiting!
Why does the atmosphere in this courtroom seem to be getting more colorful? I like colorful paint and all, but this is too much.
Oh, Teruya! You have eyes to look, I see! This time I designed it with special care! Doesn't it make your eyes glow? Or burn?
Alright, I just pulled up the Chapter 5 trial for Trigger Happy Havoc, and this is, like, really identical. Almost as if it's gonna end in a similar way. Aside from probably the false execution, that's probably gonna actually happen. But, you know. Ew! Who farted?
Shut up.
I did.
Wow.
My bad.
The number of people is small, so why not start early? I have no idea what Korlin said, but I'll find out in editing.
Courtney did it.
As always, please go to your selected seats.
What does Tsurugi say? Oh, he just has nothing.
Even though there are
isn't
only
here.
5 people here, the fewer the numbers, the more interesting the case. Will the Blacken succeed in escaping this time? Or will Hope win again? Let's get started!
And so it begins. The 5th class trial. The 5th crossroad of death. The victim of this case, Kisaragi. There's also the Kisaragi Foundation that used to exist, but his existence itself was the #1 suspect on the candidate to be the mastermind. But I was thinking differently about Kisaragi. His brain was weird. He couldn't communicate well, but no matter how you looked at him, he didn't look like a villain.
Are you sure that's a smirk?
It might just be the blood, like, on his face that makes it that I thought looked like a smirk at first. Yeah, I think he just has a blank expression on his face, actually. I was wrong. If we had talked a little more, we might have been able to know more about
A
it.
YouTuber said he was wrong!
To think he would end up like this. And after Kisaragi's appearance, Mikako's condition became strange to anyone looking at it. In the end, she emerged as the most likely candidate to be the culprit, and everyone became suspicious of her.
Mikako, sus!
Whatever the truth is, even if I don't want to know, soon it will be revealed. No, it must be revealed. Our resolves will cross each other, and the trial will begin. A life-threatening discussion. Holy shit, Mikako is actually really tall, if you think that this is, like, measured up correctly.
Oh, yeah, he is.
You're noticing that 5 trials in?
Yeah. A life-threatening discussion. A life-threatening lie. A life-threatening betrayal. A life-threatening
Oh my
explanation.
god. Jesus.
A life-threatening excuse.
What?
A life-threatening trust. Just the amount of people who have died.
Just
Life-threatening
seeing
trust.
only Rei alive there is crazy.
A
Why is
life-threatening.
I feel like
class
Sarugi should
trial.
just be like slightly red, you know?
The, like,
He's
purple.
technically still alive. Just, in a coma.
They did something similar in the intro for V3 where you don't know who the victim is. The two people who, like, it could be, I think, have like a blue or purple coloring, or at least they have like a filter over them. Whereas all the confirmed dead characters are red.
Alright, well, we usually would start the class trial here, but,
Actually, how long is it?
yeah.
I know we
think
probably still can't do it, but
I think we'd like to know that now. How long is the class trial, Korlin?
Yeah, sure. Let me get that for you. It is one of the shorter ones, from what I remember.
really?
No way!
Let's see. The class trial.
I think it will take us slightly over 2 hours.
Yeah, it is a little over. It gets very close to 2 hours in Zephyrum's playthrough, which is doing like everything correctly and not like with any of our usual stuff about slowing down.
I'm honestly shocked.
Alright, well, we will finish this class trial on Thursday.
Or, honestly, we might merge it, because this was a really short episode.
Yeah.
The suspension
about
actually happens not too long in.
Could we
Only
do it
like
now?
I don't know, but the suspension happens a little over half an hour in.
Definitely. We could...
Really? Well, I feel like we should just do the trial start to finish.
I didn't even know there was a suspension, but okay, I do. Yeah, there is an intermission, but it's up to you, Noah.
I personally vote for doing it now. I mean, if it's really that short in, I really don't think it'll be that much of a cliffhanger.
You know what? That is actually a good point. Plus, it'll make this episode a bit longer, so let's do it.
All right.
Alrighty, gang! Noah lied. You'll see the first half right fucking now.
Not even first half.
Like, first quarter. What's up, bitches?
Well,
You thought I
then.
was done being voiced today, huh?
Now you may start with...
The culprit's Mikako. Nothing more to see here.
Yeah, to be fair, that's where I thought we were gonna go to immediately.
Oh, you started already. Well, it doesn't matter. Please discuss things carefully.
God damn it! This is the second time I was disrupted today. Damn it!
Wait a minute, Teruya. We've only just started.
It's just the beginning and nothing more, right? Before, Rei was the first to investigate, but now how can you prove it? It's a class trial. The culprit is still Mikako. Y'all know that, don't you? The time Yuki and Rei found the body, it was bloody at the crime scene. Besides, everyone except Mikako were together.
Yeah. Teruya, calm down a little. As Yuki said, we're just starting. Wouldn't it be better to start things out?
No, I'm perfectly calm right now.
You said last
This is
time.
different from before. I mean, it's a conclusion after a thorough analysis, not a call out of a desire to escape from reality.
Of course, I think Mikako is the most suspicious, but... Why are you shocked by this, girl?
Calm your bullshit. It looks exactly the
damn.
same as before, so stop and let's begin the discussion.
What do you mean? Ain't Mikako the culprit?
Of course, I also see Mikako as the main suspect, but currently Teruya is being too reckless. It's a requirement to have at least a discussion. For now, it would be better to convince Teruya.
Spinning!
Listen to tutorial song!
We gotta listen to tutorial song.
A non-stop,
Hold on, I gotta do a deep voice for this.
a non-stop
no.
debate is a part where the students point out inconsistencies in their statements and refute them by firing bullets. During the student's speech, move the aiming cursor to the yellow letter and press the OK key to fire a truth bullet, Z key Among us, the truth bullets obtained in the investigation side. Several truth bullets are given according to the situation, and you can load and fire the appropriate horse bullet.
Horse bullet?
Horse bullet?
You can change the loaded truth bullet with the shift key.
A horse is a horse, of course.
I'm so hungry I could eat up. Of course. Only if it is the right one. Be careful, it will cut your health when you shoot a truth bullet. If you're out of health, it's game over. You can also quickly skip a conversation by pressing the arrow in the lower right corner. Rah!
Spinning!
Oh my god, spinning! Wow, man.
Right. Street jet. I'm ready. Be prepared. Right, got it.
Oh shit, we don't have the upgrade that stops the freaking cursor from moving.
Teruya, calm down! Why am I
I ain't done
infinite
talking.
focus?
It was bloody at the scene.
How did you not get that one? What?
I mean, there's even more evidence than this.
Stupid, your life is at stake.
Your
Can't you
life
take
is
a-
at stake.
Okay.
Can't you take responsibility for it?
It's because you don't need to see it. Besides, there's more evidence that you can't dismiss. Have you forgotten? Mikako was holding the kitchen knife.
I could
Yummy.
present that right now, but
You're not a culprit. Why are you holding a knife? Mikako, you killed Yamato with that knife!
okay,
Wait,
that's
shit, which is it?
no, that's wrong.
Objection! No, that was just two different things, actually. Also, why do we have infinite focus?
I don't
Oh
know.
my god, wait. What? You mean that wasn't 100?
Teruya, just because she was holding a kitchen knife doesn't mean that she's the culprit.
What are you talking about? No matter how you look at it, if she was carrying a weapon. I'm not sure you can even cook in there.
Let her cook?
So, a baseball is made of leather. Are you saying all
No, you can tell by looking at the body of Kisaragi, the victim of this case. Kisaragi wasn't stabbed to death by this knife.
It is also specified in the Monokuma file. There were no special wounds other than a hole in his chest.
Right, and crucially, there was not a drop of blood on the knife. No sign of stabbing anyone.
That's true. Sorry for forcing this. But then what was the kitchen knife for? Unless she was set up in a murder?
Yes.
I won't deny that issue with you. I admit that Mikako is suspicious to the very end, but that doesn't mean you can just blindly conclude that she's the culprit.
I know. I'm sorry. Without thinking, I let my habit run wild again. I didn't grow at all. I don't think I did.
You have character development, come on. No, we all understand it.
Are you done now? Then let's start with the case.
Wait,
Don't want to hear it.
are you okay for 1 minute before that?
What else?
Well, that thing.
Can you be a little more
That one
specific?
next to Monokuma. What is that? That's Kisaragi's portrait over there.
I mean, he didn't really have a courtroom for 16 spots.
Oh, this? Well, don't mind it. I couldn't help it because there wasn't a seat space for him.
A seat?
Kisaragi was originally a person who never entered a class trial room, so he had a reserved seat. Hey, don't talk about anything that has nothing to do with the trial. Come on, start the discussion right now.
I mean, we started talking about them again and again.
We can't help it. I'm not saying that class trials are top priority right now. Since the case hasn't been sorted out, right? Let's just start.
That's, okay.
Sorry, that reminded me of Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario. First, the victim in this case is Kisaragi.
Hello,
The incident
little
happened this
stylus.
morning.
Hello, little stylus.
Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario. Wait, everyone was there except Mikako. And that weird guy that said hello, Mario? I don't know who he was.
Yeah, at that moment, Kisaragi's behavior suddenly became a little strange, and he ran to the 5th floor looking for Mikako.
Mikako, help!
It was as
help
if
me!
he'd become It was as if he'd become a different person. What was Yamato's real identity?
That's fine and all. It doesn't have anything to do with this case. I would like to know, but we can't because he's dead.
And then
Let's just forget
there's
about
Chunky.
it.
And then there's Chunky. He's dead.
In any case, we sensed something strange was happening and hurried to the 5th floor to chase after Kisaragi. Only then...
The 5th floor was already bloody. Something had already happened.
At that time, Rei gave instructions to me and Akane, didn't she? I was to go check Tsurugi and Akane to check out the bloodstains in the lab.
Yes, and besides Kinjo, we were able to get some crucial clues from the lab, including that there was nothing wrong with him.
Crucial clues? What was in the lab?
That's for later. Let's organize the case first. First, Maeda and I tried to enter the bloodstained record room, but we could not open the door. Sure enough, a password was required to enter the records.
That's right. You told me when we were investigating the 5th floor. What? I thought that was Yuki's job.
However, it seems certain that something had happened in the records room, and while we were thinking about what to do, Rei took me to the ballroom. Surprisingly, the white cloth in the ballroom was connected to the 2nd floor, and the door you see when you hold the cloth and go up was directly connected to the back door of the record room.
When Akane and I were about to enter the records, we were told to go back to the ballroom. I wondered if the ballroom and records were connected somehow.
So in the end, the cloth was tied up by the culprit, right? Right!
That's right. This means that the culprit had to do the same to get into the records room. The culprit mustn't have known the password either.
It's only natural, isn't it? It's a facility that was originally in this building, and we don't know anything about the facility, including the killer.
I thought so too, but Rei said that the culprit might know the password.
Let's talk about it later, because it's important, but not now. Anyway, when we entered the room through the ballroom, Yamato Kisaragi was dead. And in front of the dead Yamato Kisaragi, that woman, Mikako Kurokawa, was standing there covered in blood.
I slipped on the banana peel.
Dang, how'd she get lured into that? Magnet, dollar bill, presentation, hypno goggles?
Spirit inside of Yamato.
So, hypno goggles?
Yeah.
For now, this is the overview of the case.
Yeah. Everyone except for Mikako?
That's right. I'm sorry I didn't even want to discuss it earlier, and I'm sorry, but no matter how I look at it, no one could commit the crime other than Mikako.
However, if the criminal fails to deceive us in the class trial in their own way, they'll be put to death. Is it really that easy to commit a crime?
Yes! Is there some kind of trick we don't know about yet?
No tricks here. Mikako is actually the culprit. You guys should vote for her, you know?
Monokuma, why are you speaking up right now?
Come to think of it, didn't you mention that Rei found a crucial clue a while ago? What's wrong with the laboratory?
Someone made that just explode the flashinator!
It's an important clue, but it's hard to figure out the whole case with that alone.
What I found in the lab. Yeah, that's what we're discussing right now. When I went to check it out after hearing it from Akane. And the lab was...
Explode the flashinator! Wait, what? Actually, what are...
This must be it!
I got it!
Rei, you're talking about the piece of bloody flesh that was in the lab?
Flesh? Human flesh?
Yes, I heard from Akane. I went to check it out myself. That flesh was probably from Kisaragi's chest. Moreover, Teruya, you should have entered the laboratory before the announcement went off.
Like Mato, my chest was like hurting a lot.
I didn't see it. I was in a hurry.
They called Teruya the Fast instead of the Flash. Is that so? Because I was also surprised when I first found it. The fact that Kisaragi's flesh was in there means that Kisaragi had to have been killed in the laboratory, right?
That's it? I mean, he wasn't murdered in the records. But even if that's the case, isn't it impossible for anyone other than Mikako to commit the crime?
Well, that's not the case, but the place where he was killed can be a very important clue.
If you don't know who the culprit is, it's silly.
Okay, Teruya, listen, I get where you're coming from. Truly, I do. I get it. It looks like Mikako couldn't have done it, but can you shut the fuck up for more than 5 seconds, please?
Don't worry, Craz. Rei will tell him off for you. Hey, Teruya, do you seem a bit dissatisfied? You are so full of yourself just because I decided to cooperate with you, aren't you?
No, it's not like that. I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet.
In the end, no matter what I say, it comes with the conclusion that it is impossible for anyone to commit the crime except for Mikako. But I can't conclude without knowing anything at all like this. The biggest obstacle in this case is... Let's talk about that with everyone.
Spinning! Holy shit! Bro!
Revolutionary!
Down and out and out of luck. We're spinning, but the needle's
Spinning, holy
stuck.
shit.
Let's go
That's a
have
lot of
some
bullets,
fun,
bro.
before they put us in the ground. Even if we try to organize the case, the result won't be any different. Even if Yamato was killed in the lab, only Mikako can commit the crime.
Yeah, I really don't know what the problem is here.
If there is someone who can commit the crime except this woman...
But after Kisaragi left the dining hall, yeah! Until his body was found. We were always together. Why is that upside down?
Akane and I went out for a bit, but we came back in a hurry.
When we arrived on the 5th floor, something already happened. Run!
Hold on, we need to discuss this in further detail.
Mikako, can you not stare at me like that? It's a bit uncomfortable.
Indeed, the biggest obstacle is Mikako. As Teruya said, can it be decided that Mikako is the culprit? No, we have to do everything we can. Let's think of what each of us was doing when the incident occurred.
For the alibis.
Yeah. Why do we have infinite focus?
Is it like a bug?
It might be because of the build we're on.
Well, it could be the bypass too. Who knows?
That's probably
So
what
I
it
think
is,
it's...
yeah.
Alright, let's do this in closer detail. You were always together?
I agree with that!
How does that prove anyone wrong?
Well, we're just...
100!
As Akane said, no matter what the clues are, it cannot be denied that we were together at the time of the incident.
We'll have to work this out in order to see the truth.
Well, wait a minute. Why is the story suddenly going towards the direction of, except for Mikako, there's a culprit among us?
Among us.
Shut up. If the alibis are perfect, doesn't common sense say she's the culprit?
I'm sorry, pal.
Why is the culprit, Mikako, gradually moving away from the suspect list?
Why?
And
Because frankly, it's too easy if Mikako Kurokawa wins.
when's that what?
It's almost like someone is trying to blame Mikako Kurokawa for the charges instead.
I'm also in agreement. Something here is fishy. It's a class trial where your life is lost if you make one single mistake. You need to think more if you're not 100% sure.
You're being too blunt. Aren't you just scared? Yuki, Rei, normally you trusted the clues pointing to the culprit and gave the answer. What are you afraid of to be so careful this time? It's the alibis and the blood. Besides, there's even evidence about the bed sheets, so anyone can tell that the culprit is...
Don't be such a stick in the mud. It's full of complications. Do you want to annoy me right now? Or what? Are you the killer?
No!
You can't do that. Don't joke like that.
I don't think he was joking. Hey, Teruya? Just the bedsheet? What the hell are you on about?
Oh, right, you don't know about this. The bedsheets. Of course, that was the clue Teruya gave us at the very end of the investigation. The place where Teruya took us was...
Where could he have taken us, guys? I'm really wondering about this.
Just before the investigation was over, Teruya called Rei and me in a hurry to take us somewhere. The place Teruya took us, it was Mikako's private room.
Mikako's room?
Yes, I stopped by my room before the start, and I was getting impatient. So I noticed Mikako's room was wide open. So I looked inside for a moment. Mikako's room didn't have any bed sheets.
What?
You're surprised? Why would you be? It's so suddenly.
It's almost as if Monokuma opened the door or something. That's crazy, right, guys? That would be crazy.
You haven't said anything and just stood there still. What's this all of a sudden?
Nothing. No. Well, we know the bedsheets are gone, but what does that mean?
Akane, there was a white cloth hanging from the second floor of the ballroom. Didn't you think you've seen it somewhere?
I think I saw it somewhere. And I don't know, maybe that cloth was the bedsheet from our private room?
Yes, it's probably the bedsheet from Kurokawa's room.
But that's really conclusive. Sorry. But that's really conclusive evidence, isn't it? Like Mikako's reaction a while ago? This one, even I can't stop thinking of it.
No, I think it's more likely that Mikako Kurokawa is not the killer.
Huh? There a reason?
Fools, just think about it! Let's say the woman used the bedsheet and hung it on the ballroom. Then even if she hides that fact, she leaves the door wide open until time runs out? Don't you think that's weird?
That may have been because the incident took place in such a short time. They may have forgotten about it.
Forget it. Besides, that's the only reason we have. When I briefly looked around her dormitory before after chasing Yamato Kisaragi, and there was no sign that the door to Mikako Kurokawa's room was open.
But yeah, so what?
I didn't look closely, but the door from the dormitory to the school side and Kurokawa's room goes in a straight line, so you can see it without getting close. As you said, you claimed that the door was wide open, right?
Actually, when I took you and Yuki, it was wide open.
Yes, I saw it. It's like trying to show that the door was wide open.
Wait a
question
minute.
is just
Then Mikako couldn't have opened the door? If she comes
When was
back and
the
opens the
door
door
open?
right after we chased Kisaragi, we would inevitably run into each other.
So that's what I'm saying. In short, the door to Mikako Kurokawa's room was opened. It sounds like it was one of us.
Then, you mean that person's the culprit?
That's very likely. Using Mikako Kurokawa's bedsheet for the crime, they intentionally left the door open as if to show us.
I'm just
Isn't
wondering,
it plausible if the goal is to cover up all the charges against Mikako Kurokawa?
Actually, we kept doubting Mikako till the end.
oh, you guys, you shouldn't have.
Dude.
What?
No, but it's just a pendulum.
3-5?
But even if there's another culprit in our midst, it's impossible to commit a crime other than Mikako on an alibi.
That's, well...
Hey, Mikako Kurokawa. Would you care to join the discussion now? Actually, hearing your testimony is the most important thing. You didn't say a word during the investigation. What you went through at the time of the incident holds the key to this case.
Sorry. I won't do it again. I don't know.
Damn it, Mikako. Are you the culprit? Victim? I'm starting to get confused.
I wish you could say something like that. But is there a possibility that she killed him? As in the case of Haruhiko a while ago? Was made into a self-made play?
Unfortunately, Yamato Kisaragi was unable to commit series of crimes, so it is unreasonable to start by opening the door to the private room we just talked about a while ago.
Someone is trying to cover up the charges against Mikako. I understand everyone has an alibi, so it becomes impossible to commit a crime.
How did they open Mikako's room in the first place? Did they even steal her key?
Guys, doesn't the alibi make things complicated? Why don't we discuss the method of the crimes, assuming that the culprit is a seventh person A?
Seventh person A?
I don't think we're going to progress if we ever continue with the alibis like this. Let's assume that there's a person named A who can roam freely other than us. Let's talk about the method of the crime first.
I'm in favor too. I'm ashamed that a talented person such as me is not sure about this at all.
Yeah, I think that would be nice too. I think I heard a similar thing from Mikako last time too. Approaching from the other side of the case based on the testimony that has already been given, without considering the truth or falsehood of a testimony. Welcome to Ace Attorney Court.
Do you remember all of that?
Yeah, we can't give up just because we're stuck in one place. Let's designate a hypothetical person who can commit the crime. And discuss the method of crime assuming that person's pattern.
That person.
That man.
Whoa! Why is Monokuma File 5 the only one that looks good? Come on. This is insulting. If there's a person A who can freely roam, preparing for a crime wouldn't be difficult at all.
Killing Yamato Kisaragi. To put the blame on Mikako Kurokawa is no easy feat.
They kill Yamato first, then spill blood in the hallway, right?
And somehow they stole Mikako's bedsheet. They even prepared a way to get to the record room from the dance hall.
If Mikako Kurokawa was really taken advantage of, by some means they must have kidnapped that woman. Otherwise you wouldn't be standing next to a dead body.
I think I know the answer.
The problem lies in that this happened in 15 minutes for all the events to take place.
Even if it was necessary, it's not that easy to commit a crime. I think it's anesthetic gas to the kidnapping statement.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Person A, the criminal, must have done something to make Mikako look like the criminal, besides simply killing Kisaragi. In order to figure that out, they would have to be able to control Mikako at will, and would have been necessary to relatively incapacitate them. It's a little handholdy, but
a little. Yeah,
it's more. It's more than a little handholdy. I'll be honest.
That's like Dual Destinies type handholding.
Or Trigger Happy Havoc.
No, this is absolutely Dual Destinies type handholding, bro. Man, if only there was a way to incapacitate Mikako. But surely there's no piece of evidence that directly basically says that, right? Isn't that crazy, guys?
I agree with that.
How many times did Dual Destinies flash back to
Don't fucking remind me, please.
You didn't even know what which flashback I was gonna mention.
Because they flash back every 5 minutes!
To what?
Am I wrong?
But to what?
I don't know, whatever it's relevant. They just it's like every 5 minutes in Dual Destinies, they're flashbacking to something, bro.
Ray,
I'll continue talking in chat.
Ray, by some means, I thought about it. Wouldn't it be possible if they used that? The anesthetic gas, I mean.
The what? What's that? Well,
Akane, didn't you see it when you went to the lab?
So,
A strange
so
can, the same thing that was rolling around like last time. I heard it from Ray and thought, it's gotta be the anesthetic gas.
Bitch, I told you that.
Sprays compressed anesthetic gas in the form of a grenade. If you're exposed to it, your body will temporarily become numb and your nerves will not function properly.
What? Where'd they get such a dangerous thing?
Maybe it's from the arsenal in the ballroom? Because the arsenal itself is still open after all. Since Tsurugi also brought a pistol from there.
If we use anesthetic gas, Kisaragi as well as Mikako could have been neutralized without any problems.
That's true. Still, Kisaragi went looking for Mikako, so there's a good chance they were together at some point. After immobilizing the two of them, Kisaragi is the axis, and if you make Mikako splash blood and stand in front of the corpse, in theory, it would be exactly like this case.
It's not about fainting, it's just paralyzing. If that's true, wouldn't Mikako see the culprit?
Oh my god.
That's true.
You don't. Oh my lord. Sorry. I don't need a reminder.
Because you told me to.
That's true, but if you use a tool that can hide your identity, it's not a problem at all. Still, it is a bit strange that Mikako won't tell us what happened to her, but...
Oh, wait a second! Once you use that, I have a problem other than this. Once you use the anesthetic gas, you mean moving 2 people from the laboratory to the rec room? Even if there's only one, isn't it difficult to move 2 people all by yourself?
I agree as well. Besides, in that short time before we came up...
The anesthetic gas was used in the laboratory. That means that 2 people who were in the lab were brought up to the record room, just as it was said. It's difficult to move 1 person, but it would be a challenge to move 2 people in a short amount of time. But it won't be impossible. There must be a shortcut to move 2 people at once. The proof of this is the cart.
Mine cart!
No, there's an easy way to transport 2 people by your own. You just need to use the cart.
A cart?
No, the cart. Haven't you seen it when you searched the records? There was the cart that was supposed to be used to transport something. And it was also bloody.
Ah! I remember! Wasn't that originally at the entrance of the lab?
That's right. Surprisingly, the place where the anesthetic gas was supposed to be deployed was also the laboratory. I can think of only one possibility that the cart in the lab got bloodstained after being used to transport the bodies to the records.
In order to move Yamato and Mikako.
That's right. If you use the cart to transport them, you can easily move 2 people without any effort. By raising Mikako, including Mikako's corpse, not Mikako, Kisaragi's corpse, they were able to overturn the charges against Mikako.
Mikako's dead? What?
I think it's weird. That's what Rei says, translated.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's weird.
I'd expect something more elegant from Rei Mekaru.
Wait, you've been talking like a cool guy for a while now, but can you think that much?
Whoa, hold on, hang on a second.
What's wrong, Rei?
Did she just call you a cool guy?
Is there something wrong with me?
If, as you say, the case was so easy, I wouldn't say anything. However, there's a fallacy in your claim.
It's a fallacy!
Please don't confuse me with incorrect information. Just stay still. It might hurt a little.
What? What does that mean?
Hmm? That slush teacher works! On the argument showdown.
Oh my god.
Alright, I
So
got
many.
him. I got him.
That was you, sure. It was originally an object in the laboratory.
Ah!
If they picked 2 people and carried them to the records instead. Instead they want to, when up to the ballroom with the cards. The records won't open unless you know the password. You can only get in through the ballroom. They took a card that carried 2 people and then climbed the escape rope. Do you really believe it's possible?
I don't even know half of what she said.
As long as there's evidence of a cart, it should be clear that it was used for transport. But Rei's argument is not wrong either.
Kisaragi's handbook to her saying, knowing the password.
You know what? Yeah. If this whole building is like a Kisaragi Foundation facility, then having his handbook should be enough to open it. Like, in theory.
Well, I meant because of, like, the code that's written on it. Remember that 0420? 420!
Oh, yeah!
Remember the 420?
It's 0430.
Wait, what?
3!
It's certainly unrealistic
Is that
to
what
climb
it
on
said?
It's certainly unrealistic to climb on a bed sheet rope with a cart carrying 2 people, but the cart was still found in the record room. If so, maybe it's that? That evidence I got from someone might be helpful for this.
Yuki! What are with these robotic showdowns, brother?
They're cheating! I got the ability that says I should be able to cut them, but
Yeah, but
they've
they're not-
separated the
they're-
words. They've separated the words so that I don't.
word.
I will cut through your words.
No, that's...
Good job.
Fuck, I was gonna say Hajime's stick. I was gonna say Shuichi's stick. No, I don't know what I was gonna say, okay?
100 points.
100!
Wait, Ray, what if it isn't actually like that?
You mean me? Rei Mekaru is wrong?
Take a look at this. Do you know what this is?
0, 4, 3, 0. What is this number? Moreover, this is bloody, isn't it? Oop.
You don't mean...
That's right. Ace Attorney TV. It's the password to the records.
According to Wikipedia, 430 is the year Feng Ba abdicated as emperor of the Northern Yan, one of the states vying for control of China.
Why? Where did you find this?
Wikipedia. I just looked up. I just typed 430 CE into the search bar.
Why?
Because I wanted to bring up a random fact. Come on. Because I wanted to find some obscure history fact. Come on.
He wants to see if it's somehow like if there's some meaning to the password.
Yeah. What? Yuki, did you know the password?
Yes.
No, I'm still not sure. I haven't been able to check if it's the real password for the records, but I think the chances are high.
Where did you find it?
Wait, where did we find this? I don't remember. Oh my
When I was questioning Mikako, she gave it to me. Right, Mikako?
I have no words, therefore cannot speak.
Please give an answer.
I have no words, therefore I cannot speak. Then, Mikako knew the password?
I have no mouth, but I must scream. Well, I don't know about that, because Mikako also found it in Kisaragi's body. In Kisaragi's body?
Yeah, that's right. The bomb wasn't a bomb, it was just a notebook.
Then there's the possibility that the culprit also got the password from Yamato.
My toe!
Yeah, that's right. If you could go in and out of the
Ace
records
TV.
through the front door, wouldn't it be easy to transport two people by cart from the lab to the records? And also, going by the door, like the function of the door, if two people are paralyzed, I would imagine, like, maybe the door doesn't consider them alive for that moment? I don't know.
Also, like, I know we're learning a lot, but honestly, I still think Mikako's gonna get executed. Like, I feel like this trial's gonna end with Monokuma being like, well, you guys are out of time! Like, it's gonna happen.
It's certainly a possibility.
That's incredible, Yuki! Unless, by twist of fate, Monokuma gets executed. But, since the method of the crime has finally been grasped, so now, we can only identify the criminal. Mikako Kurokawa.
Is that really true?
それはどうした? Eh? What do you mean, Ray?
I kept thinking it was suspicious, but I'm getting more and more suspicious now.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's that the culprit is talking about someone. Yuki Maeda.
A fuck?
That's you.
A what? Excuse me?
Huh?
What?
Is that
Really?
No! Nah, man, really? Fuck you.
Hope you're happy. Y'all wanted to go to the checkpoint.
I didn't think it was gonna... Huh?
Okay, well, I
Sorry.
guess we'll do the rest on Thursday. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
God damn, what? Why are we being suspected now? What the hell?
What did I do?
Literally, what the hell did I do?
You'll
think
see.
that should be fairly clear. Like if you just think about it for a little bit.
It's okay. When we come back next time, Ray will explain.
Okay, well, there was something I wanted to say about that rebuttal showdown and why I like it so much, but I guess I'll have to save that for next time.
Oh, is it because it would give away too much?
Not necessarily. It's just that, like, technically the context hasn't. I feel like they're. Hang on. I'll look up like what I actually wrote down about it.
Okay.
Well, while they do that,
Sorry.
Noah, how do you think this is gonna end?
I still
Actually,
think
no.
that-
I can say what I can say it. I can say it now. All right. So basically, I feel like that last rebuttal showdown with Rei, in a way, kind of turns what you'd normally expect of a rebuttal showdown on its head. Because in most of them, whatever point the player character asserts is used to push forward in the trial, and most of them can be boiled down to either getting rid of incorrect conclusions or just cornering the killer. But instead, no, it seems like Yuki's point is actually getting turned back against him. And on top of that, it's also, I think it's also a smart way of giving Rei a rebuttal showdown without making her come off as, like, I think having Rei, a character like Rei, end up being straight up wrong about, just being materially wrong about certain bits of evidence in the trial would be out of character for her. So I like that. So it was a really smart way of using her in a rebuttal showdown, I think.
Yeah. I still don't understand her point of why Yuki is suddenly so suspicious. I don't get it. Because, like, Mikako was the one who
you'll
gave us
find
the
out.
notebook in the first place.
Hopefully the translation won't be too horrible that it will make sense.
All right.
I should be able to explain it.
Awesome.
All right. Well,
Well,
we'll figure out what's going on next time.
You never answered. No. What do you think? How do you think this trial gonna end?
I still think Mikako's gonna get executed somehow.
Damn.
She certainly has been way too quiet in this trial. Like, she hasn't even said a few words.
Hey, she said a
contributed
few
nothing.
words. What are you talking about?
But I mean, she's contributed nothing. Nothing.
What the hell is she gonna contribute?
She's at the center of this case.
Yeah, but like,
Exactly.
if she wasn't conscious as we think, what the hell is she gonna be able to contribute?
Well, it's not that she wasn't conscious, it's that she was paralyzed based on what we're concluding.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is confusing.
Yeah, I know. The way that she's been acting is so confusing. Anyway.
I suppose we'll see the truth to it all next episode.
Yep.
Episode 28, 29.
Yeah. Alright, bye-bye.
But